Once again, guys, you're welcome back to my channel. Today, according to Vanguard News report, President Bola Tinubu, along with the All Progressive Congress (APC), has strongly opposed the tendering of evidence extracted from the bimodal voter accreditation system (BVAS) machines used during the 2023 presidential election. Tinubu's legal team, led by renowned lawyer Wole Olanipekun, SAN, challenged the admissibility of certified copies of BVAS printout presented by the opposition People's Democratic Party candidate Atiku Abubakar before the Presidential Election Petition Court in Abuja. The controversy surrounding the admissibility of BVAS evidence unfolded during the proceedings at the Presidential Election Petitions Court, where Atiku Abubakar sought to introduce certified copies of information extracted from the BVAS machines. These machines played a crucial role in the voter accreditation process during the highly contentious 2023 presidential election. Tinubu's legal team, led by Wole Olanipekun, SAN, mounted a vigorous challenge against the admission of the BVAS evidence. They argued against the authenticity and legal admissibility of the certified copies of printout from the BVAS machines, which were presented as evidence by Atiku Abubakar. The opposition raised concerns about the accuracy and reliability of the BVAS machines, asserting that they could not be considered a definitive source of evidence in determining the outcome of the presidential election. Olanipekun and his team contended that the BVAS evidence was inadequate and did not meet the legal standards required for admissibility. The debate surrounding the BVAS evidence centers on its potential to influence the outcome of the election petition. Atiku Abubakar's legal team believes that the certified copies of BVAS printout provide compelling evidence of irregularities and discrepancies that may have affected the election result. Conversely, Tinubu and the APC contend that the evidence lacks credibility and should be deemed inadmissible. The Presidential Election Petition Court, as the arbiter of justice in electoral matters, faces the daunting task of evaluating the arguments presented by both parties. The admissibility of the BVAS evidence will undoubtedly play a critical role in shaping the trajectory of the election petition and determining the legal outcome of the 2023 presidential election. This latest development has intensified the already heated political climate in Nigeria as the nation eagerly awaits the resolution of the election petition. The outcome of this case will significantly impact the country's political landscape and determine the course of governance for the next presidential term. As the Presidential Tribunal proceeds, the eyes of the nation remain fixated on the proceedings and the decisions made by the Honorable Court. The determination of whether the BVAS evidence will be admitted or rejected will have far-reaching implications for the credibility of the electoral process and the democratic aspirations of the Nigerian people. In the coming days, the Presidential Election Petition Court will carefully evaluate the arguments put forth by both parties and render a decision on the admissibility of the BVAS evidence. The court ruling will not only shape the resolution of the current election petition, but will also set precedent for future election disputes in Nigeria. The outcome of this legal battle will closely be monitored by all stakeholders as it has the potential to influence public confidence in the electoral system and shape the future trajectory of Nigeria's democracy. As the proceedings continue, Nigerians eagerly await a fair and just resolution that upholds the principles of transparency, accountability, and the rule of law. So you remember that once the bimodal voter accreditation system was what the court depended on when they gave the court verdict in the Osun election. So this time there is no point Tinubu and his men arguing that that they don't accept the credibility or they don't trust the credibility of the BVAS machines. It was what was used and they contended with it in court, and the court gave its verdict, and they did not say a word because it did not concern them. It concerned the APC, but the court gave its verdict and said that anything outside the BVAS machines, they were not going to accept it. So right now, they should accept it because the court had already used this judgment against of the Oshun election, and where it was noticed that the BVAS records made sure that the Adeleke won the election. So we are waiting to see what the outcome of this one will be, but we hope that all things being equal, this election petition will be swung in favor of the one who actually won the election. So let's keep our fingers crossed. I will keep you updated on what is going on every step of the way, so please make sure to subscribe just before you leave this channel, and thanks for always staying with us.